Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard, and I have yet another of my Battle with Beelzebub series. This is a series where I clean my house. What happened was I was badly injured, badly depressed. My house became infested with flies, hence my battle with Beelzebub the Lord of the Flies. There is actually a dead fly right here. Trash can. And you can stay tuned till the end to actually see a demonstration of how bad the flies are. And I was cleaning up my house until I wound up in the hospital. Came back with my sore thumb and was, unable to do anything at that point. Very hard for me to even open the cat food cans to feed my animals. So now finally able to feed myself properly and do other things, I'm back to it. I'm calling this my Phase 2 Battle with Beelzebub. I'm starting with just a handful of cat food cans because I'm scooping them out of problem areas. These go for the recycling. Looks like I got 7 of them with this scoop. But I mean, there are areas of my house where there's just cat food cans everywhere because I let my cats clean them out, and the injury made it very hard for me. Very hard for me to do anything, so a lot of them got left. So what this basket is a basket of detritus from within this room. I've just cleaned it all up. And I found the most efficient way for me to clean my house is for me to sweep things into a basket because I have mats of crud on the floor. Just the place, cats were home without me. I mean, they had food and water, but the cats were home without me and they just destroyed the place. So yeah, house looks terrible. I can barely move through many of the rooms. So yes, old Q-tip. We have some cans here. I drink sodas in this room for some of my videos. These will be recycled and the money donated to an orphanage. Cookie wrapper. Ramen wrapper. Glass recycling. Oh, what are you? Okay, so medical gauze. Medical stuff, I guess I can keep. I don't know if I'll need it in the future, but you know. We have a very damaged letter that was not to me, but to my late father. Paper there. There's a trash can in front of me, by the way. And I had a small flood, which is why I have so many items that are wet. Waba, it's a restaurant, cat food can. Dirty shirt here. Another bottle. This packing material, likely from one of my fan mail videos. It goes into the recycling bin. Another can. Packing material. This is garbage. A sock. How did that get in here? A non-matching sock. How did that get in here? Okay, this... I don't know if this would be considered... I'm going to throw that in the trash. That was Lancets for my blood sugar monitor, the test strips, I mean, empty box of them. Random junk. There's a photograph here, and it does appear as though the cats have pooped on it. I'm not wearing gloves in this particular video because this stuff is all dry. I'm going to wash my hands afterwards. Part of a plate. got stepped on. We have a knife. Another bit of that plate and a straw. Water bottle. See, this is the result of the flood, I think. This is a comb, and that's probably cat crap on there. And I'm just throwing that out. Okay, I don't need a comb. I can get another comb. See, cat crapped on, cat food can. I will just... No, that's... Can. Here's an interesting item here. This is a full cat food can that has gotten gunk on it from the flood. So at least I got to dry out my house properly. Another sock here. Alright, so this is what's left of my wound care kit. It is wrapped in plastic. And at the moment it is going to, medical supplies, it's going to stay wrapped in plastic. And I'm going to have a separate unpacking video for those. I have a pair of underwear. How did that get in here? Okay, this bottle is just too crapped on. I'm going to put it in recycling. Maybe a homeless person will pick it out. Oh, well, there's one of my Conqueror medals. And there's stuff crawling in there. Alright, so... metal cat food can lids. We can put those in the recycling bin. But if you are handling metal cat food can lids, remember they're the sharpest part of the can. And they can definitely harm you. Another one there. And we have a box of fuses, which are obviously destroyed. Alright, so there's nothing but garbage left in there. Just pour this into the trash can. There we go. So, now from this, I'm keeping this and I'm going to whittle this down even further. So, I basically have three kinds of items here. That which needs to go to the washing machine, that which needs to go to the dishwasher. This is cat food. That were human food, I'd just throw that out, but the cats aren't going to care. And then this needs to be whittled down a little further. So yes. Now obviously, I am not going to just post hundreds of these videos every day, but I may be done for the day. Well, no, I'm definitely not done for the day. I had to get at least one of these in before I left for work today. If I get another one in before I leave for work, that's wonderful. If I don't, that's not as good. But that's the world we live in. So yeah, it's just what's going on is that I have to keep working at this. My goal is to post 14 of these a week, and it may take up to a week to render them, so my goal would be to, in the next 24 hours from now, maybe do about 14 baskets. And then, have those 14 baskets. In fact, my goal is I have two 64 gigabyte cards from my camera, and I've even put 128 gigabyte card from my camera on my Amazon wish list. So if anybody wants to buy me that, my goal is to fill up each card every week. So right now I've got 120 gigabytes of storage. Hopefully I'm going to be able to fill up that in 1 week in terms of just making these types of videos, cleaning my house. Now I've got to go take this to the laundry room, leave this in the kitchen to soak, and have some cats to feed. So, I will talk to you all later. I'm Richard.
Background courtesy of Photographs of a Mad Richard. Link in the description.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if all is going well, I should be surrounded by a horde of flies. They're not actually in the room with me, but they are flies that did actually live in my house and are now long dead. I used a combination of fly traps like this one, you can see it's covered in them, and actually cleaning up to get rid of them. It was a dark moment in my life. A life full of dark moments. Who should be commenting, liking, and subscribing? You should be commenting, liking, and subscribing. Danger Ducky says, if not you, then who?